How's it going? Lambert Outdoors here, and I get asked how much does it cost to start hunting, because people know that I hunt, and they know that I hunt multiple species: duck, turkey, deer, pigs, pheasant, rabbit, squirrel, and with different means. So I hunt archery, gun, and so people always ask me, how much does it cost to get into that? We're gonna break it down today. I'm gonna show you exactly what you will need if you wanted to get into turkey hunting. And then I'm going to tell you a total cost too, because that's what you really want to know, right? And then I'm going to give you an alternative. So I'll give you the cost if you want to get into turkey hunting now, or if you just want to use whatever you got now, how much would that cost? All right. So your basics. This is a 3-in-1 set right here, and I went out and bought all new stuff just to show you guys, not because I wanted new stuff. So this has a pot call, a box, and the mouth call. And this is $44. This is from Primos. This is the turkey starter pack. I also recommend that you get the strut right here. This is like a 4-in-1. It's really easy, really entry level mouth call. This one was on sale for $7.99. And then you're gonna need a locator. So this right here, this is from Strut as well. This is the Mega Hoot Gobbler locator. So if you could do this stuff with your mouth, then you won't need all of this, but also it's just convenient to have because I can't do this stuff with my mouth. But this would basically be like an owl, like hoo, 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 hoo. And then a turkey would gobble, and then you locate it. So you would want to do this at night or the night before, so you find out where the turkeys are roosting, or the morning of, so you can get there, get a set up about 100 yards or so away from the turkey, so that when they fly from their roost, you can start calling them in with your other calls. You are going to want to need some lightweight, breathable clothing. So if you live in the Midwest or North, the clothes that we use for deer hunting, we cannot use those same clothes for turkey hunting, because we have extreme weather in the fall and winter, and turkey season is in the spring, and it's really, really hot. So something breathable like this. This is a leaf suit, tops and bottoms. This was about $40 right here. This was about $12.99. So about $40. This is a hooded top with the pants. This won't last maybe 3 years, because you're gonna rub it. The fabric is going to not last. It's gonna get ripped. Okay. So that. Get yourself we'll put that with the gun stuff. So you're gonna need a face mask or a neck garter, like one of these. And basically what you do is you combine your hat with your neck garter, and then this would cover anything that would have skin, because the turkeys have really, really good eyesight. A super pair of thin gloves, which you could also use for archery season. So that, you're gonna need a turkey vest. So this right here is a Redhead from Bass Pro Shops. This is gonna be like their cheapest one. So you just have the straps right there. You do have a few pouches on the front. And then the most important thing is you have a flip down seat in the back, so you can sit on, so you don't have to sit on the bare ground. Now the ones with the kickstands, and they get you up off the ground, that's gonna be even better, because chiggers and ants and ticks and spiders are not gonna crawl on you as easily as something like this. However, you will need a turkey vest most likely when you're turkey hunting. Let's get into the most expensive item, a shotgun. So this right here is a Winchester SX4. Like I said, I pheasant, duck, squirrel, and rabbit, and I can shoot all those with this. Although usually with rabbit and squirrel, I use a 410. But so this is the Winchester SX4 12 gauge shotgun. I bought this year, so this is a new one. This will last me probably about 7 or 8 to 10 seasons. Like I said, I use it for different species before I upgrade it again. So that, and with the shotgun, now the newer shotguns do have removable chokes. You can change your choke. So the full choke that's in it, you could probably shoot accurately 40 to 50 yards with the right ammo. But if you upgrade your choke to a turkey choke, which is about $60, the shotgun's about, depending on which one you get, from $400 to $800 reasonably. So get yourself a turkey choke. This is the Carlson's Longbeard, and this will give you an extra 5 to 10 yards and make your pattern a little tighter when it actually connects with the turkey. A rangefinder, you could use the same rangefinder you use for deer season. So if you don't, then you're talking on the cheap end, 50 bucks, on the more expensive end or higher end, before you start spending a lot of money, about 150. So let's just say $50 for a Walmart rangefinder. For your choke, you're going to need choke grease, so add another $10. You can use gun oil, but they recommend choke grease. Your ammo, the turkey ammo is going to be a little bit more expensive than your like squirrel, rabbit, pheasant ammo. This is Fiachi's Golden Turkey nickel-plated lead shot, 5-shot. There's 10 shells in here, and this was $12. So you're gonna buy a few boxes of these a year, especially when you're dialing in your gun. So all in all, if you wanted to get into turkey hunting and you don't have anything, and you could also add a decoy. Decoys are about 15 bucks each. So you can just add those if you want to. You don't need those to start out though. You could also have a ground blind. If you know the turkeys come every morning, they're gonna walk past this area, then you would probably want a ground blind. Otherwise, you're gonna run and gun with a vest and sit back against a tree once you think you're close enough, and then call them to you. So like I said, the gun is the most expensive thing, but all in all, if you wanted to get into turkey hunting and you don't have anything, $1,000. So $1,000 will get you the shotgun. It'll get you all the supplies you need, because I did buy all this stuff, so I know that's how much all this stuff costs. Don't forget your turkey tag and your hunting license, but your hunting license doubles because you're going to use it throughout the year. I typically buy a 3 to 5 year hunting license, so that way, for one, I don't forget to buy it every year, and for two, it makes it a little cheaper in the long run. So more money up front, but cheaper in the long run. So $1,000. And if I missed anything, feel free to leave it in the comments. But a lot of your stuff. So now we're going to talk about the flip side. Let's say you're like, I don't have $1,000 and I don't want to spend $1,000. I don't need a new shotgun. Well, on the flip side is, you use your same shotgun you've been using for years for everything else. Like this right here, this is a Mossberg 410. Great little shotgun. This will kill a turkey. You're just not going to shoot it at 60 yards like that gun will with that choke. So this will kill a turkey. You cannot change the chokes in it, but you can buy specialty shells for it. So you take whatever gun you have already, so you're not spending any money on a gun. You take whatever camouflage you have already, so you're not going to spend any money on camouflage. You don't need a turkey vest. That's just additional. You don't need the calls, although they're not that expensive, and it won't take you long. It won't take long to get really good at them. You don't need a decoy. All those things help make life more comfortable. Okay, so you just need your turkey license or turkey tag. So your hunting license and your turkey tag, and you can get out right out there into the woods with the stuff that you already have. You're just gonna have to buy shotgun shells. Now, if you wanna take what you already have and you wanna make life a little bit more easier, get yourself a mouth call, start practicing, and get yourself a turkey vest. And that should be good, okay? Then maybe you're out like $100. Now, I will say the vests, they do get real fancy. They get real expensive real fast. And a typical vest on a cheap end one, so that the $40 one will probably last 2 to 3 years if I treat it good, which I won't. So, and then after that, I'll have to buy a new one, and the process repeats. A lot of this stuff I will give away after I use it. So like, let's say these, I'll use them a few times and then decide I didn't like those. I like the stuff that I'm used to. And so I would just give them away to people, because it gets other people into hunting, and they don't have to buy the stuff if you give it to them. And a lot times you can find stuff that someone may give you anyway. So if you go around telling everybody you want to get into turkey hunting, you know, chances are somebody may just give you a bunch of stuff, which would be awesome. So I hope this video helps, because a lot of people do ask, like, how much does it cost to get into that sport? And well, hunting turkey would be that sport. And there's your answer, $1,000. But once you spend this to your wife, once you spend that $1,000 the one time, then you probably don't need to upgrade for quite a few years. So just spin it like that. There you go. The more you know. Thank you, and share this video, share this channel. That's how the channel grows. And yeah, if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments. But because you can go also on public lands, which I highly suggest you do anyway. But public land, turkey hunting, and so there you go. Get out there. Thank you, and God bless.